Hello, hello. This is Sir David the Bard, and I don't like prostitution. Well, maybe I do. I don't know. I've never tried it before. But anyway, I just had a request for a video and a commitment for money. I've never had this before. But if it'll feed hungry kids in the Philippines, I'll do anything. I'll do anything. Let me blow in my mic because you know it doesn't work well. All right. This lady has committed millions of dollars anyway. Let me bring up, oh gosh, that's not it. Let me bring up her questions. Here they are. Okay. She wants to know, and she's taken a picture of a phony money order, has no name on it. I'm just teasing her. I am attaching a picture that I just snapped of my $16 money order. Anyway, here we go. My video I want to request. Money order sent tomorrow. Your check is in the mail. I heard that one. Is for you to explain the significance of the veil, V-E-I-L, when Mormons get to heaven. I'm well versed on the temple ordinance, but I can't get information. You've already told us a lot. I want to explain to your viewers and me how they believe it will work in regard to husbands and wives. Okay, I'm gonna give you my opinion, which is pretty accurate. On the earth, when you take your temple endowments in the temple, the veil is a big white sheet, and it has the markings. It has the oh Lord, I think it's the breast mark, the navel mark, and the no, it has two breast marks, a navel mark, and a knee mark, and they're Masonic symbols. Anyway, when you get to the veil, there is a person like me. I was a veil worker in the Los Angeles temple for a while. And when you're done with the endowment session, the last part is to get through the veil into the celestial kingdom. So you have an old person standing by the veil that knows the ceremony, and they do this. And when they knock 3 times, you remember the old song, they knock 3 times on the pipe. If you want me, knock 4 times. Come on up. I don't know. Anyway, I part the veil a little bit, 2 or 3 inches, and I say, what is wanted? And she will say, or he will say, depends on the gender, Eve, having been true and faithful, requires more information. I'm paraphrasing from the Lord. I said, okay, present her at the veil. Now, I have a hole in the veil where my hand goes. Nothing else, just my hand. And then one at the top that I can reach over her shoulder. Okay? And I mean shoulder. I don't mean you can hold them any other way, according to when I was trained. And so they will go through the what is that? I will test them. What is that? The first token of the Aaronic priesthood, has it a name, and they'll go through the whole ceremony. Now, it used to be when you were giving the I think it's the second token of the Melchizedek priesthood, the patriarchal grip or sure sign of the nail. This is the name of the token. Health in the navel, marrow in the bones, strength in the loins and in the sinews, power in the priesthood be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. And I would say that is correct, and then I would part the veil, and she or he would come into the celestial room. Now, do you want to know what the Mormons believe? Let me answer her questions, because I want that 16 bucks. How do they believe it will work in regards to husbands and wives in heaven? I read in LDS obituaries that so-and-so is waiting at the veil for their spouse. Are women dependent on the men to pull them through the veil? The answer to that question is yes. Yes. Is this only more common with fundamentalists? No. It's common with the main LDS church. Are the women in the LDS that depend upon their husbands to where they believe they cannot enter heaven or celestial kingdom without their husband? Yes. Yes. Now, she has a new name. Now, the only person that knows her new name is you, the husband. She gives that to you at the veil, and it's the common name for the ceremony all performed that day. So all the girls and all the guys will have the same new name. So if her name is Mary, then you know her new name is Mary. And so, and when you ask, what is the, has it a name? And she'll say yes, and then she'll say Mary. So now you know her secret, sacred, second name. So yes, men have to pull their women through the veil, and the women have to present their secret new name. They never get the secret new name of the husband. No discrimination here. None. So the women have to reveal their new name, and the husband can pretend his name is Jesus. No one knows, except the temple that recorded it on that day. So yes, women know that that's how they're going to get into heaven. Now, it says, what if she dies first? Well, I think the way the Mormon culture is, they believe after death you're going to go into a world of paradise. You're not going to be judged right away. So she's going to be in there, and it hasn't been determined where she's going to go, heaven or celestial kingdom or whatever. So she'll stay in the spirit world till her husband dies. Then the judgment comes along, and now they're there, so he can pull her through the veil. So yeah, she has to wait in the spirit land there until he dies. If he dies first, I think he waits there too, so he can pull her through the veil. Let me answer this last question. Wait a second, let me read it. Are the women in the LDS that depended on their husbands to where they believe they cannot enter heaven to the celestial kingdom without their husband? Yes. What if they die first? I told you, they stay in spirit paradise until the other one dies. Are they going to waiting until he dies so he can enter? The answer there is yes. Please help me understand this, because it's not commonly known. If you recall, I'm a grad student, etc., here. Please help me out on this. Even if you don't know much, give me something, and I will send the $16. She's cute. So anyway, a requested video. Now this is a new idea, folks. If you have an idea on a certain video you want done, I'm your man. Tell me how much you're going to send to the hungry kids, and I'll make it in proportion to the video. So I'm going to say any subject can be discussed in a professional way. So if you say, here's $200, tell me about Elder Monson's intimate life, I'll do the best I can. So anyway, I appreciate her wanting a good question, and I hope it helps other people. And she's as sweet as can be, and I hope that I answered the question. So anyway, if you have specific questions, and you got the bucks, I got the answers. So send me your money, and I'll make sure it gets over there. We're just about to open up the second batch of money into the Philippines. We had to wait for a couple of days after the first because it's too dangerous to move money in the Philippines, but now it's not. So half the money is going back to the orphanage, and the other half is going into a squatters camp. These are really poor people in the Philippines. So we'll get some more pictures for you. And when you take a look on Facebook there's 30 or 40 pictures. My son said he could only see one picture. But that may be IQ. I don't know. Most of you know how to click on it. I don't. But I can get 30 pictures up. So thank you. We appreciate your support.